Guys, what's going on? It's Mr. Sutton. So today we're going to be working with division and decimals. I'm going to be doing a two-part video series. The first part we're just going to be working with dividing decimals by whole numbers, and then the second part will be decimals by decimals. So first things first, my first problem would be 9.0 divided by 6. And as always, I apologize for my handwriting. So 9.0 divided by 6 is going to be our expression. So we want to set that up. Our 6, our divisor, is going to go on the outside. And it's kind of hard to see this, but our 9.0 is going to go on the inside. So the first thing you want to do when you're doing a division problem is ask yourself, okay, how many times does this 6 fit into the 9? How many times does the 6 fit into the 9 evenly? So how many times can I put 6 things into an empty take of 9? If I've got a case of 9 apples, how many times can I put 6 apples in it? So that's going to be 1. And then how many am I left over with? So I have 3 that are left over. So I'm going to put my decimal point down, and I'm going to bring the 3 over here. So I've got 6 going into 9 once. Now I need to see how many times does 6 go into 30. 6 goes into 30 how many times? So 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 6, 18. 18 plus 6 is 24, plus 6 is 30. So 5 times 6 can go into 30. So I just rewrite my 5 like this. So our answer, 9.0 divided by 6, would give us 1.5. Now let's try a little bit of a harder one. Let's do 1.4 divided by 7. 1.4 divided by 7. Apologize for my handwriting again. So we want to set this out the same way we set this one last time, except this time we're going to be working with a much smaller number than we were before. So 7, our divisor, is going to go on the outside, and 1.4 is going to go on the inside. So now it might feel a little bit weird, but you want to ask yourself the same question again. How many times does the 7 go into the 1? If I had 7 apples, how many times could I put those 7 apples into a box that only fits 1 apple? And the answer would be 0, right? You couldn't fit that. That'd be crazy. Someone would look at you crazy if you try to fit 7 apples in a box that only could fit 1. And then you're going to put your decimal point up just like you did the last time. And how many times does 7 go now, because we're carrying our 1 because it couldn't go anywhere? How many times does 7 go into 14? And as we know, 7 plus 7 is 14, so our answer would be 2. So this, as we can see, it actually shows that, although I kind of made it sloppily, 0.2 would be our final answer. So if we're splitting 1.4 up into 7 groups, each group would get 0.2 things. But say you're splitting up $1.40 between 7 people, each group would get 20 cents. So I hope this helps with dividing decimals and whole numbers.